It's time for CAT Scan. My name is Adam Green. I'm going to be your tour guide as we navigate the waters at our Arizona Athletics this week. Our first stop is Albuquerque, where the Wildcats will take on the Nevada Wolfpack in the Gildan, New Mexico Bowl. This is a matchup between similar teams. They each feature great running backs. Arizona has Kadeem Carey, while Nevada has Stephon Jefferson. They each have good quarterbacks who can run. The Wildcats have Matt Scott, and the Wolfpack has Cody Fajardo. And, finally, neither one of these teams plays much defense. Nevada, who enters this game loses of 4 of the last 5, gives up an average of 32.5 points per game while scoring 37. The Wildcats earn a 34.3 per game while netting 37.3 for themselves. So you can probably expect some fireworks in this one. And, like every other game Arizona has played this season, this one will come down to turnovers, as in, don't have any and win, have a few and lose. I expect Scott to bounce back from a terrible performance against ASU with a good game Saturday, and the consensus first-team All-American Carey to play well in a 43-31 Arizona win, which, by the way, would be the team's 8th win this season, which is as many as Mike Stoops led the Wildcats to in his best years. All this in year 1 of the Rich Rodriguez era? Yeah, I'll take that. Now, speaking of Carey, his outstanding sophomore season has put him squarely on the national radar. He earned a couple of Heisman votes this season and will be in the conversation for the award when the 2013 campaign begins. That doesn't happen for Arizona Wildcats, and the fact that it is now is just another sign of where the program is and where it could be heading. As for the Arizona team that is already there, the 8th-ranked 7-0 basketball team is coming off one of its more impressive wins in a 66-54 victory over Clemson. Now, it wasn't pretty, save for the first 11 minutes or so, but the fact that the Wildcats got off to a fast start and closed strong are both good signs. Now, what was interesting about the game is when the Wildcats needed buckets late, they found them mostly by turning to senior guard Mark Lyons. The Xavier transfer has struggled some this season, but his 20-point, 4-rebound, and 4-assist performance was exactly what the team needed to escape with their road win in a tough environment against a decent team. But now the Wildcats return home to face a real good team in the number 5 Florida Gators. To say this is the biggest game the Wildcats will play during the regular season would probably be accurate. A victory would give the team a signature win, which would help on Selection Sunday, and would go a long way towards getting people to really buy into this team as a contender. That said, a loss would also not be the end of the world. The Gators are a veteran-led team that reached the Elite Eight last season. They were good then, they're good now. And they'll be a real test for a young Wildcats squad that hasn't really faced an equally talented team up to this point. A win would be great, but the most important thing, in my opinion, is how Arizona handles playing on a big stage. The pressure is on them to prove they are for real. Let's see how they handle it. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of CAT Scan. For more on the Wildcats, you should check out the podcast I co-host with Jared Carlin called Bearing Down. And if you want to be popular, you should follow me on Twitter, @TheAdamGreen. Seriously, all the cool kids are doing it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week, right here on ArizonaSports.com.